I need to talk to you about what? Is it the same conversation we had yesterday or 10 days ago? Is it? Because we need to be careful with that. How to live a fulfilled life with Tessa-Marie. You know what? I'm so incredibly grateful to have you here with me today. It is just an amazing morning to have you guys as we lean into this day together. I have a question though to ask, and that question is that might challenge your spirit just a little bit today. And that question, how much of your precious sacred energy did you give away yesterday? Defending a point, winning an argument, or dropping your opinion into a debate that didn't even matter. How much of that did you give away? You see, we live in a world that demands a reaction to everything. The internet wants your comment. The news wants your outrage. Social circles want you to pick a side. But here is the bottom line. You do not owe the world your peace of mind. You don't owe your world any part of that. One thing you have to remember, we need to eliminate the need to have an opinion on everything. Because not every conflict deserves your energy. Not every debate deserves your voice. We need to remember that silence is not indifference, it is discernment. Sometimes just pausing and looking at the situation, using only your eye, let your eye scan the room and decide, should I go or should I stay? That's one of those wonderful moments that we should have in our life, discernment. You know the Kenny Rogers song, right? You guys know that. Is it time to walk away? Excuse me, time to run? Or is it time to just sit there? The Stoics, you know the Stoics, they call it reserve, knowing exactly when your words build up and when they simply burn. Today, we are pulling the truth right through our emotion and mental pillars of prosperity. So you see, what I'm about to tell you in this is that I want you to grab your notebook, write something, lean in, and let's look at how we practice this holy discernment with 3 simple tips. It's not every conversation that requires an answer. Sometimes a smile that pulls you back and just tell you, look at it, is it okay to jump in there? So audit your energy before you offer your voice. Am I really going to get into this? Is there a chance that I will just hurt me more than they will get it? Before you speak, before you type, or before you let your blood pressure rise over someone else's chaos, pause and ask yourself, is this worth my life force? Is this worth my life, my energy? When you realize that your energy is infinite, and you believe you can just keep doing it and giving it, and then you wake up one morning, no, it is finite. You realize, I have energy, it's infinite, I'm young, I can take it, I'm going. But even the young ones tell you, I had enough, finite, I'm done. You become very expensive with where you spend it because you don't have a lot of energy. You can't use it on this situation. It's not going to help you, is it? And it's not going to be understood, is it? So you become to the point where it's expensive. I have to hold on to it. With where you spend it, you don't have to show up to every argument you're invited to. Tell me what you think. You know, I had to do that this week. I got a call. You need to call this one and get that straightened out. What did you say to that one? And I said, no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm done. I'm not doing that. I am not going to solve your case for you. You cannot afford to pay me for the time I have. You look at your life where you're standing. There's more time behind me than the time left ahead of me. I'm 80 years old. And you come out from Timbuktu with your stress level at 2,999 decibels and going up. And you want more. To take what I have left and give it to you to solve your little problem. But when I said no, you thought I had just cracked the word to me. No, I don't care. I do not want to do that. It's time you learn to stand up on your 2 feet. You have as much right as me to defend this situation you want me to defend for you. So you see, if you're looking for someone to be a speaker at any of your events that you're planning, get in touch with me. My email address is right here. And you can contact me, and I would love to give you more about making life choices to you or any of the topic on living a fulfilled life. You have to reframe, and silence as strength is not a weakness. Because you're silent, and because you have already look at it, you did the Kenny Rogers thing. You have to know when to walk away, when to run. You don't sit there and count. No, you don't give that to them. We have been conditioned to think that if we do not speak up, we are being weak or indifferent. But we are saving our soul, our energy, our life. That is a lie. That is not true. Silence is supreme. Discernment is the intellect of your worth. Discernment means you understand it, that you don't need to validate yourself, your words, or anything. That is what discernment tells you. Your words is like a beautiful painted flower, a beautiful bloom somewhere in a garden. You don't throw your seeds onto concrete and expect it to grow. So when you're going and you're jumping ahead and you took your time and you dialed 9-10 numbers just to tell me to go commit murder on your behalf. Because the murder, though, is killing me, killing my energy, getting my heart pumped, my head throbbing, tossing and turning. I don't have time for that. Who has time for that? Do you? Silence is golden. A smile is really disarming. You say, no, I'm not doing that. They can hear the smile in your voice. What do you mean? No, I'm not doing that. And once you say no, stick to your no. You never throw your seeds where there is no earth. You'll never throw your seeds on concrete. You will throw it where you believe it will grow, it will make a difference. So save your words for where they can build, not where they will just burn because somebody wants your words to burn for them. They're not going to do it themselves. They have the confidence that you'll show up because you always showed up. But there comes a time when you have to listen, and while you're listening, you're going, should I stay or should I go? Is it time for me to get off that bicycle? They are pedaling and I'm the passenger here. I need to jump. So you roll and you get off. Practice the art of reserve. Tip number 3. Borrow a page from the Stoics. I love the Stoics. Practice the discipline of holding back. When someone states an opinion that is entirely different from yours or completely uneducated, try letting it hang in the air without a response. A simple reply, that's an interesting way to look at it. And walking away is a superpower. They're saying something that you know that is pressing, and they think they know everything. And you know it's not everything. And they don't know everything. So you are stoic. They don't fight. They're always calm. And Marcus Aurelius talked a lot about the Stoics. They pause in the moment of time. They look at the situation and they decide, is this worth energy that I need to be able to chew on my food properly? So you go, that's an interesting way to look at it, isn't it? And walk away is a superpower, walking away. You win the moment you decide your piece is worth more than their validation. They don't have to like you. If everybody likes you, then you are a clone. You are part of a herd. But look at your stripes. They're different. You do not like chaos. You prefer to sit in silence and pet a dog, a cat, or whatever animal you have around, or like me, just wander through the garden and sniff the rose that I sniffed in 2 minutes ago again. So this weekend, though, when everybody's gathered together or they come to visit because it's summer, and they come and, like the old people said, they fold their skirts between their thighs and they're ready for you to take on their what do you call it? Their journey. Fix it. I'm cracking over here. Fix it. Did you come in the world with a bunch of tools to fix humans? Or did you come in the world with a bunch of tools to keep you straight? Chin up. Not all the way up, just a little up. Shoulders back. No. Can I come? I need to talk to you about what? Is it the same conversation we had yesterday or 10 days ago? Is it? Because we need to be careful with that. If they come and they're repeating the same thing and they're getting the same result, you know that is insanity, right? But who is the enabler here? You. Because you're listening to it again. So you are also insane and you're enabling an insane person to take up all your energy. So sometimes it's best to listen for a moment and just say, that's an interesting take, but you know what? I need to go prepare dinner. Or you know what? I have to go. I need to do this or do that. No, I'm going to ask you to practice something this weekend. Now you know we don't just have to listen. And the words on this show, the words is not all you get. So we want you to put your words into power because you have it. Because that is how we build a prosperous, fulfilled life. How do you do it, Tessa-Marie? Every time, how do you become that? How did you become that person? Standing up and fighting for myself, not always winning, but saying I don't want to be there. When you are with people and when you live, you want to scrape your skin away, or you just, well, that was a lot. Or you can't even remember the conversation. Then you have to say to yourself, what's going on in my head? Sometime today, you're going to encounter a moment where you feel the urge to correct someone, offer your opinion, or jump into a minor conflict. It might be online, it might be in your kitchen, or it might be at the store. Your assignment is to intentionally choose reserve. When you choose reserve, you have a certain quality of dignity in you. You take a deep breath, count to 3, choose silence, and actively notice how much energy you save by just letting it go. Sometimes you have to let it go. You have to learn the discernment is choosing. Should I jump in here or should I just let this thing go? You need to let it go. So that's your homework. Choose you. And if this is something you have been doing with this person for years, sometimes, just sometimes, you have to ask them, aren't you tired of repeating the same story and getting advice slightly different, moderately different, but you keep doing the same thing? You're going back to the trough and being fed like a pig at the trough. And then when you're full and you don't know what to do, you choose me. But I am full. I'm also full, and I have no space to take any more from you. You have sufficient advice, you have sufficient knowledge, you know the answer. You're just afraid of it. So this is time you put on your big boy, big girl pants and do your job. Take care of yourself, protect your peace. So my dear, beautiful and amazing community of friends and everybody, I'm so incredibly happy to have been here with you. So protect your peace today though. Your voice is a gift. Use it to build, never to let it be burnt by others. So the blessing I'm going to give you today is for Saturday. May you be blessed today with the spirit of discernment. May your mind be calm, your emotions steady, and your heart secured. May you walk through this day knowing the power of your own silence, holding your energy close, letting your words be a source of light and building to everyone you meet. Go in peace and live a fulfilled life, knowing that you are loved by yourself first. And if you love you, you will not sit there and let somebody walk all over you. I appreciate you.